Now, I said I'd just do a quick video here on, say, stage 10. It's a pretty, actually, not the easiest of stages for this event. I did one quick run into it. But, yeah, say, like, it involves 104 with the Lotus Elise in a Shanghai course. And the thing is, the Lotus Elise, when golded even, does have a slight problem with the fact that its top speed is really, really low. Another thing I was going to look at afterwards in this video, by the way, is those relay packs, which are available now as DLC. I just can take one quick look at those and just kind of go through exactly what they offer and as to whether they're a good value or kind of weak. But yeah, as I was saying here with the Lotus Elise, like I had one run at this and it was really, really close to the time, so I just quit out of it to go a second time. But yeah, one thing you'll find with this car is that like you need to keep this in nitro for nearly this entire track if you're going to yeah, be like kind of successful at this time. So you need 114. And like anytime you're throwing the car into the air, you want to be in an imperfect nitro state, and anytime it's on the ground, you need to have this in a yellow nitro state. And like, do not put the car into yellow or blue while it's on the ground ever, unless you're gaining acceleration. I mean orange on the ground, sorry. It is just a case of like the standard yellow nitro on the ground is absolutely perfect. It's all you need. Like all three nitro speeds are 175 miles an hour. So you just need to put it into yellow and then just, yeah, leave it in that state as long as not missing nitro is good. But yeah, like you can just do this entire race pretty much in the nitro state, and just like I say, when you're coming up on a ramp, just get ready and just put the car into an orange state in the air so that you get that boost. Yeah, up to 10, yeah, the higher speed. But yeah, so like that's with just 2 seconds to spare there. And yeah, it's definitely one where like I did take one run at this already and I just quit out before the finish line, so it was like so close. Kind of waste tickets a tiny bit, but yeah, it was so close on the fact that I just said like I would go back through it and do it kind of properly. But yeah, it is just a case of like if you see like anytime you're underground, you want to just have it in that yellow nitro state, and like you can do most corners in this thing while still being in that yellow state. But just if you're regaining speed, drop it, like I put it into that red state, so double tap nitro. Or else when you're going over ramps, that's the only other time where you want to be using like a shockwave or the imperfect nitro. So just like any time when you're flat on the ground, you need to have this car in that yellow nitro state. Otherwise, its top speed is like 160 something. It just really isn't fast enough to do this without being in nitro for the majority of this race. And again, when you're going over ramps there, as you see, just like give it the second tap of your nitro. Well, like, it's another 4 blueprints for the Evija, but again, like, that car is a weird one, and you're probably going to have issues with unlocking it. That's the way most people have this one. Again, in terms of those sub-goals, say for the run this one 10 times, yay, 41. But yeah, there's like 300 tickets, tokens to be achieved out of this. But yeah, in terms of those sub-goals that do this one 10 extra times, like, I'm still working on the daily event for the Honda Civic, which I've been kind of spending all of my time on. 268 runs of that now, and those 2 runs in the DSC 10s which failed. Well, well, good there. But yeah, like that that car can be well put into 4-star maximum blueprinted from that Car Hunt Riot. Because that's like I'm 5 blueprints into the 3rd star already, and I've got half those packs open. So definitely, like if you're spending tokens on that one at all, I would say to spend them via the tickets for to be able to run it more. Now, one thing I just wanted to quickly chat about though here is the high voltage ultimate relay thing that's there. It's basically like ways to kind of skip and push a bit into this event a bit further. But yeah, if you can click on it one time to see exactly what it offers. It doesn't purchase it straight away. Myself and Ziggy actually have recorded a long video where we go through this a bit more. But say like 5 blueprints for the Evija for 6,000 is insane a cost. The 30 blueprints for the Vantage isn't too bad if you kind of are going to get stuff out of that, because like it works out at 100 or so tokens per blueprint, which is kind of cool. And it's even cheaper again for the blueprints for the Zero Uno. So if your Zero Uno is at 1 or 2 stars, then those blueprints will save you going forward for that Rimac, because of the fact that like the Rimac event needs the Zero Uno to be at 3 stars. So definitely, like, if you want to be kind of going down that route for, you know, planning for the future, like, it's not a bad purchase right now to get those Zero Uno packs. The Vantage, I'm not entirely sure about its use going forward, but those are cheap blueprints, and it's quite a good clone of the kind of Grand Sport or the Hurricane Spider Evo. Even when it's at kind of 4-star rating, it's a really cool card to actually have. And like, outside of this Evija event, I would nearly be tempted to actually go with those, just based on my number of tokens. I might actually buy them before the end of this event. At first, the high voltage pack is pretty much worthless. It's just a case of you're spending 450 tokens to go into this. But like, the 1,200 and the 3,000 purchases here, like, if you have the Zero Uno at 3 stars, then it's not worth going for. If you have the Zero Uno at 1 or 2, then it can boost that car up quite a bit. It'll get you maybe an extra blueprint or so from this event, but it will get you more ready for the upcoming event. The Vantage one is just a case of it's nice to have if you want to splash out 3,000 tokens on yourself. 6,000 tokens for Evija blueprints, absolutely not. There's 5 blueprints there. This reappears in a Burst of Speed, and there was a Japanese event, I believe, for this one, and in that you can get those blueprints from 10 packs for 750 tokens. So I mean, 5 blueprints at the absolute worst luck, they're gonna cost you 1,500 tokens for that later on. And realistically, like, in this event, if you're already not going to be unlocking the Evija, just be okay with that. Don't worry about missing out on it. Honestly, like, it's one of those cars where a very, very small percentage of the player base are going to unlock, and even those people who do unlock it, congratulations. I might be one of them if I can get the Civic sorted out, but at the same time, if you're not, that's like, don't bankrupt yourself with tickets for this, or with the tokens for this one, because like that 6,000 tokens for those 5 blueprints is just absolutely not worth it. But I said I would mention this because somebody asked in the comments, and like I said, self and Ziggy have recorded a video kind of going through future events upcoming, and we go through this one a bit more in depth. But the main thing is just a case of, for now, like, yeah, I just thought I'd mention those first 2 because that'll take me a small bit of time to edit. It should probably be up by tomorrow. But if you want to see that, click subscribe down here. That would be awesome, and then you'll see it when that goes live. And yeah, there's sub button above my head right now as well here, and there's other videos for me here and here. Indie game stuff up there where I mess around and play weird indie games, and over this side is YouTube decided Asphalt content. But yeah, guys, give a look at those, please, and do consider clicking subscribe. It really does help. Okay, good luck and happy farming of this event. And yeah, if you're not getting the Evija, welcome to the club of almost everyone else, so don't feel bad about that in the slightest. Okay, guys, good luck out there.